Thank you very much. Thank you to the Walter Camp Foundation. It's evident how dedicated you are to service of others. Also like to take a moment to thank my employer, ESPN, who's represented here tonight by Jerry Madelon, Ed Placey, and Patrick Donaher, a company that's been very supportive of me and I consider my teammates, and also a very special lady in my life now is young Miss Carrie Billy here, who joined me on this trip. It's interesting that you never know what life's going to give you, so I'm going to offer some advice to the young men behind me because I know they're going to receive all kinds of advice as they progress through their football careers. And this advice comes from a very old author. In fact, he's written most of the New Testament. His name is Paul, and Paul says to us, always be on your guard. You never know what's coming your way. Paul also says to us, stand firm in your faith. He will tell us to be men of courage, men of strength, and always do things with love and passion. And I figured out in that clip that I talked about Super Bowl champs or nothing, anything less is failure, how wrong I was. Our life's experiences are not going to be defined by what we accomplish in life. It's going to be defined by what we overcome to accomplish those things. It's the journey and it's the experience. When my late wife passed away, I remember speaking at her celebration, and I spoke about today we mourn, but tomorrow we continue to fight. So I took whatever I learned on the football field and brought it to the breast cancer fight. Today at the James Cancer Hospital and Soloff Research Institute at the Ohio State University, we started out with a goal in 1998 to raise $100,000. We are closing in on over $10 million raised with a goal of with a goal of 17 million over the next 3 years, and we are making a significant difference. There's not a day that goes by or a week that goes by that I do not talk to a survivor or a widower or a widow in this fight. I understand my cause, I understand my meaning. And men, I will tell you again, be on your guard, stand firm in your faith. Be men of courage, be men of strength. Do everything with love and passion. And understand this, that wealth will not be defined by how much you accumulate or how much you have. Wealth will be defined by how much you can give away through your time, your talents, and treasures. Be a humble man. Ladies and gentlemen, every morning I wake up and I say a prayer, understanding that God's grace is sufficient, for I am made perfect in weakness. I wake up every morning praying to become the weakest man in the world. By doing that and humbling myself and understanding where strength comes from, I become the strongest man in the world. So I humbly accept your award. I'm grateful for the committee, Walter Camp. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this fine evening, and I appreciate it. And on a side note, John, I got to tell you, being a colleague and all, I was telling my kids that, yeah, I'm going to the Walter Camp thing. I get this football award, and it's really cool. I'm going to be with the All-Americans and Andrew Luck, and by the way, his linemen too. That's what you guys go by, you probably. And we watched all the bowl games. Oh, that's great, Dad. That's great. And my 15-year-old and 17-year-old are kind of into it. And my 9 and 10-year-old, yeah, that's great, really. Not really showing much interest or really caring. Then I said, but you know, John Anderson is emceeing the thing. And the wipeout guy? You're going to get to see the wipeout guy? So, John, will you, if I pass a card down, will you autograph it to Macy and Audrey? Can you sign it the wipeout guy? Not the ESPN guy. They really don't care about that either. So. Thank you very much for this. I'm humbled, and may the Lord bless you.